You're looking a little blue mammoth. Yeah,
I'm supposed to go that way. That was where I was supposed to go this whole time.
What? What?
God forbid they could like zoom the camera, like bring it over the wall.
Just play the little ditty on the curly straw.
Do 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 do.
One of those curly straws you're always seeing. They play their bum diddles and play their snoozes. They play their dumpledangs, schnappen and schnoozes. But the one thing I hate more than most of all is when the Who's down in Whoville, the tall and the small, admire my Pinor.
You don't like that?
I'm telling you.
Get up there!
Grinch Uncensored. It's gotta happen. The kids.
It's like this is somehow a maze.
It's amazing to me that you've even gotten this far.
Eric.
Why are you even going back?
Because there's nowhere you can go that way.
Really?
It seemed like that.
I'm pretty sure that was the way you're supposed to go, though.
Well, you couldn't get up that ledge.
Not with that attitude.
So what the fuck is this? This is really annoying. What, you disagree?
I don't care. I think this is great.
And then when you lose, you just die. And then it like unsets the... It like clears your shortcut thing.
I believe unsets is the correct word. Hey, Michael.
I hate this game so fucking much. People think this is a good game.
Yeah, it's 9 out of 10. Man, come on now.
I mean, like, it's one thing to think a game is, you know, alright or decent. It's another thing to say it's a 9 out of 10.
More like all
this game, people think is a 9 out of 10.
See, look at the map. Look closely at the map and you'll see where you're supposed to go.
Oh, you mean that thing that's blocked out because it's supposed to knock that tree over, I guess, but...
Look. See that? In the water.
What? What?
Oh,
what are you talking about?
That's the thing that's blocked out. Like a little grate thingy. There's gotta be something. I think this is definitely the right way you're supposed to go. There's just some trick to it.
And of course, time is ticking away!
Time is going. That is really frustrating. It's still going.
And it's still going even now.
They just want to keep you on the edge of your seat.
Oh, like on the edge of glory.
Hole.
Oh my
Michael's
God.
putting all the effort in right now.
I'm going to fucking murder something.
The good news is you're gonna get to restart from the beginning. That's the good news. Do you want the bad news? The bad news is this game is really good.
No.
I realized there was no that the good news is actually bad news, and that the bad news was the bad news that was the good news. It's
Eric?
pretty confusing if you actually sit and think about it.
Well, it's not as confusing as Kingdom Hearts.
That's okay. All you need to do is play the 15 obscure games and read all the manga. Then you'll know why Riku turns into Ansem.
Apparently that wasn't the darkness in his heart.
We've been over this. It's shit, okay? it's all arbitrary nonsense made up by some guy anyway.
That would be, his name is Nomura.
Yeah, whatever.
I like how that tree is like flat on top.
And it's perfectly sized. If it were any bigger, you'd be in trouble. That's what she said.
Look, what is the point of this? What am I doing here?
A good philosophical question.
Just like the game needs Get out of the way!
You gotta beat the shit out of that prairie dog.
Well, if I stop to do that, then I can't make it in time.
It's a good thing you figured out that you don't have to lock on permanently. It's right next to the little, the like dinosaur incarnation of those ninja enemies from Kirby Superstar. They have the same little helmets. That was the connecting Fred there.
Connecting Fred, aka Fred the movie.
Yeah, we've been over the Fred trilogy, the Fred Trinity,
The Fred trilogy.
the Fredlogy. Let me just read off the Fredlogy of this dead person.
You just made that I'm a good
Hey, it's Fred. You're dead and all, and that's super funny. I'm done. That's my.
Okay, that one's at the top of a ladder. Just gotta find.
Michael, you're a dickhead. Just thought I'd let you know that. Michael's crying.
The only person who's gonna be crying is you. And you in 10 seconds.
Only person crying, you. 10 seconds.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be crying in 10 seconds if I don't get across this pit.
Well, you're gonna be crying in 45 seconds if you don't hurry your ass up.
I need one of those little platforms to get across. How did Tricky get up there? Oh my god.
He fucking swims back across.
This game is diarrhea.
Let me tell you what the name of this creek is.
Shit Creek.
No, it's Wimbledon Creek. It was founded in 1936.
If I have to do this another time.
When Geoffrey Wimbledon first founded the Creek.
He's one of those people who thinks that Jeffrey is spelled with like Geoffrey.
No, it's Joffrey. I think Joffrey is a Game of Thrones character. Oh, the good news is you get 3 star. That's a long time.
I am going to fucking...
that is quite the...
That is shite.
Quite the trip you have to make.
Oh yeah, you think?
It really is a long... You really have to have discipline to get through this part. This is really... I'm really impressed at how difficult this actually is.
It's not even that it's difficult. It's just like it tries to trick you into thinking that you're supposed to go one way. But there's a time limit.
Then when you're screwed, you have to go back like six... Like
even Jack 2 didn't do this.
Little sneak peek. How close? Have you beaten that game yet?
Yeah. I'm working on the review right now.
Oh.
That's how far back this was recorded, folks. Because Eric will be uploading this over like the year after it was recorded.
The year? It'll be a couple months maybe. But it's okay. How about
Time is wasting.
How about that recent thing that happened in the news, Michael? Wasn't that crazy?
Yeah, the lion got killed. My guy.
Yeah, his name was Scar. I heard he was destroyed by the hyenas.
Now, wait just a second.
Wait,
we can talk this over.
Wait just a second.
That was actually a pretty macabre ending.
What are you doing, Tricky? He like got on his back.
Tricky's
like
making a fucking snow triceratops.
I hate this game. I really fucking hate this game.
I'm hungry.
Shut up.
I'm having a great time. I don't know what you're talking about.
And seriously, this game is shit.
It was really good. 9 out of 10.
Listen, we've been over this. This game is not that good.
It's really good. It's probably the best game ever. 9 out of
It just boggles my mind that people think this is like a
10.
classic GameCube game.
9 out of 10 would boggle. What's your mind, Michael? What does it do to your mind?
It boggles my mind.
Boggle. Boggle, boggle.
This better be the last one, because I don't think I have the patience for this.
Michael, you wouldn't make a good doctor. You don't have enough patience.
What a waste of fucking time.
It's a good thing you bought that 130 scarab artifact.
You have to do that. It is required.
You have to do that.
You have to waste your time with
this was
this.
for like a piece of heart thing, Michael.
That's like one of the problems with this game is that there are no side quests really, besides those cheat token things.
Those cheat tokens.
He was just running against the
You
tree.
can win the subtitles. You can win the bullshit lore.
This is so tedious.
Do you think that General Scales is just the main representative of the real bad guy, Darth Tedious? Unlimited dinosaurs.
You know what? That's actually not far off from the truth.
I guess so. I guess in a weird way.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Kind of.
Spoiler alert.
For a game that was released in 2002.
Conceptually, it was a conceptual spoiler alert. I wonder if anybody watching it will be able to contain themselves from spoiling themselves from what the real frightening ending on this game is. All of our dedicated watchers.
Alright, we got another Krazoa butt crack spirit.
Ancient watchers. As long as you have an iron decal, it'll be okay. Nerdy nummies. Michael, do you watch Nerdy Nummies? Michael loves cooking.
Cooking with Pepe.
That wasn't even like a joke.
Claudia throw chance of meatballs 5. Michael, that definitely
I
wasn't.
found a really rare Slippy this morning. Rare Slippy.
Was it between your legs?
Shut up. Where are we right now? Are we in the Krakozoa palette?
Oh, this looks like fun.
What is this?
You gotta dodge the bloops.
What is this the Krakozoa
Yeah,
carriage?
of course.
They're just gonna respawn.
Yep. Well, if you don't kill them, then they just make you drop the thing, so.
Yeah, but they're gonna respawn. You're gonna have to avoid them.
I don't think they'll respawn instantaneously, so.
Instantaneously.
If there's a switch behind this door I have to weigh down, I'm gonna be pissed.
Nope.
Yep, I gotta
Head
carry
on back. Head on back.
What great design.
But there wasn't a switch that you had to weigh down.
And remember, folks, if you lose the challenge coming up, which I think it's pretty difficult to do, because I remember it being a lot easier, you have to redo this all over again.
Is it the test of queer?
Sure. Now, Fox, I know you've been eyeing your pal your pal Slippy a little bit weirdly lately. So I'm gonna make you pass this test of queer.
To make sure you can be truly represented on Tumblr. God, this game's really good.
This isn't boring as shit at all.
This is the L-O-A-D song. Da la la la. I will sing all day long. La 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 la.
You know, they couldn't just have the thing wait until you put the thing on to start moving around. It has to move of its own accord. This is so boring.
Hey, come
Grab
on.
the thing.
Come on. Claw games are people too. This is so boring and tedious. Darth Tedious. Darth Tedious in the Temple of Mole.
Go!
You know you're impatient when you're yelling at somebody to swim faster. Don't listen. You're not allowed to screw that up.
Let this be a taste of what's to come in Dragon Rock.
I don't know if I can watch Dragon Rock.
No, not. I mean this little part right here.
No.
Not not the tediousness aspect. That's present in the whole game.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I don't know if I could watch Dragon Rock. Beat the shit out of that dinosaur.
Oh, I guess those don't aim properly.
Drop the dungle dang egg.
Oh, dangle dang.
Dangle double dang pod.
Yeah, let's have one last gauntlet to run through.
Speaking of Darth Tedious, before we can fight Darth Tedious, we need to win the Dumbledang pod racing tournament.
I've got to throw it from here, don't I?
Don't hit that.
Ugh. Alright, got it.
The clench was real.
This had better be easy. Talk to me.
Michael, let me tell you something about your social interactions. Talk to me! Damn it. If you ever want to befriend, oh, it's just one of these jammy jams. That's good at least. Man, you had like 9 years to do that.
What was that? What was the point?
He was testing
Like the
your
third
strength.
one was like a one of those deal breakers for people playing this game for the first time. And then this next one is like literally you press buttons, you win. What happened?
This
This game was designed by monkeys.
foxes, even mammoths. I think this game was designed by a bunch of Buffon dads.
No.
Maybe a couple of Dumbledang pods on there for diversity's sake.
It's like how every Assassin's Creed game opens up with, this game was made by a multiracial team of different ethnicities and creeds.
Bastardo! Revelations was...
I still think Brotherhood was the best.
Yeah, most people think 2 was the best, but I think I did like Brotherhood more. I liked Leonardo da Vinci. That was pretty...
I think what I liked was that there was only one city.
Yeah, that was kind of nice.
Instead of like a bunch of them that are so gigantic.
But it was a good city.
Yeah, just one good city. As opposed to like 5 ones that are kind of alright.
Yeah, that had a million flags all over the place.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright, now I gotta backtrack all the way to Thorntail Hollow so that we can go to the Warp Stone, so that we can go back to the Buttcrack Zone Palace and release the spirit.
So, Michael, I know since you've been wondering how that guy remembers that you paid, I think you put some of that invisible ink on your hand that you get at Chuck E. Cheese's.
No, that sounds like something this game would have.
Yeah, let me just stamp your hand. It'll be wet for a bit, but don't touch it. That needs to dry. I'm hungry.
Get up here.
That's my favorite thing that he says. I'm hungry.
Every single time you
Chuck
go
E.
through this
Cheese's,
place,
we're
you have
loading
to
to
solve
be
the
fun.
puzzle again.
I'm pretty sure I remember that loading game from Chuck E. Cheese's.
Why?
That's a good question.
Why not a stairwell?
That's a good question.
Why does this room need to be here? There has to have been another way they could have disguised loading that wasn't so involved and intricate.
Like a loading screen?
Yeah. I don't know, whatever.
That had helpful tips like you can pick up rats. Dumbledang pods refill your health. But Bomb Dads can save you from the brink of depths.
Go down the ladder.
You know what song would be really fitting when you go into this area?
In the jungle,
No.
the lions
That
jump.
one song. Who can say? Actually, that'd be real fitting for this entire
Is
game.
that like a Celtic woman song?
Who can sing any note? You ever heard that Amino song?
No.
It's another like kind of Twitch meme type song, but it's a little bit like that subgenre almost, but it's hard to explain. Amino, Amino, Amino. Karzoa Paris. Still can't believe this guy's voice. Amino. I wish they used more textures on that like model that you're flying around in.
The little skybox.
The problem is like it was repeating way too often.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to it looking like shit already. In shart to injury.
In Sharknado.
In Sharknado is my favorite X-Man. Incognito.
In Magneto.
And before Magnetoroni and the Pepperoni.
I'm gonna make this a little more fun for us.
I'll provide the music.
He's like Sneak King. So
Yeah, this game sucks. Open portal. That's just the command. If you hit Control F4, you will open portal. That is really quite suggestive. Who can say Crystal Spirit?
I wonder what General Scales is doing right about now.
Dude, he's playing Cookie Clicker on the cam.
You know what? That sounds ridiculous, but it sounds like something that's just crazy enough to be true.
That could be crazy enough to work. Speaking of crazy enough, the 12 FPS rock monster just dropped you.
My boy, 3 spellstones down and only 1 to go. You seem to be getting the hang of this. Now then, it's time for you.
Michael is expressionless right now. His brain is dead, listening to this fucking bagpipe music, talking to this rock monster.
He is closer than you realize.
He's part of the rock tribe.
He who has no voice has plenty to say.
What a riddle.
So what he's basically telling us is that there's a Stegosaurus around here who doesn't say much. He's the gatekeeper. You remember that one guy we would talk to and he'd be like, oh, not now. That's the one. So...
See, it almost sounds like a little interesting riddle. But it's just a guy who doesn't talk a lot. Like, it'd be cool if it was like... Like, what if the shopkeeper
Like, why are there
was
gatekeepers?
What if the shopkeeper was a gatekeeper?
That would have been amazing.
That would have been great.
That would have been a great
He'd be
twist.
like a who is the hero of skill in Fable 2? What's his name?
Reaver.
Reaver. He's like a dick,
Mm.
but he's you need him.
In order to open my gate, you must bring me 500 scarabs. Yes. You must find my shipment of scarabs.
This is the one.
This guy.
Rub some fungus. Give me lovely green moss anytime.
So find him green moss.
I think it's this one.
So we just figured out.
I should have guessed
Oh.
there was something odd about you. The Warpstone said I should find you.
I haven't spoken since something terrible happened.
Now every time I speak, the sad piano music kicks in and no one can hear me.
To save our planet, but I failed.
Tell me, What happened?
I led a group
They
of
should
dinosaurs
replace this song with
scales.
Who can sing
Launched a
animals?
full-scale offensive against us. We never stood a chance. He imprisoned 3 of my closest friends on Dragon Rock. And it is also where he has taken the Spellstone.
Rock is.
So how did you survive?
It's where
If scales
Terra
let you go,
died.
it could only be
Dolls can
because
go through turret sections.
Why did Tricky laugh at that? That's not funny.
Why did he just like spit? Or whatever.
He opened the gate.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Apparently they're all gatekeepers. So they open another.
I'm pretty sure this is how Ghostbusters 3 ended.
Rock is now open. Please help my
Did I do it again?
Yes.
Oh. I thought you were laughing because that made. Whatever.
You think you're up for another session, Eric?
I don't know. I see. I'm at odds here because I want to go to sleep. But on the other hand, I really want to see you play Dragon Rock.
So what do you think then?
Which you can see.